Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, guys. Okay, my name is Alfian Agung Nugroho, and I'm from English Education major. And my number is 31801900003. In this occasion, I would like to tell you about my answer related to the following questions. The first is about Islamic education. Islamic education is spread because of the pesantren institution. In the past, the development of Islamic boarding school began with the presence of ulama in a place. Then the students come to study religion. The day was getting more and more, then the initiative emerged to establish a boarding school. The development of pesantren is no longer limited to a center of education, but has also become a civilization of religious values and spread of Islam through its students network throughout the cities and regions in Java and outside Java. And these are the type of Islamic education. The first is madrasah, the second is Islamic college, and the third general school, and the fourth is Islamic boarding house, and the last is madrasah diniyah. Okay, that was my answer for the question number 1. And now we will go to the question number 2. It's about aim of Islamic education. There are two aims of Islamic education. These are acquiring intellectual knowledge and developing spiritual knowledge. Acquiring intellectual knowledge is divided into 3. There are cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Cognitive is about knowledge that has been learned by human in their society, in the school, and from any sources. And the second one is affective. Affective is about feeling, how students or someone improve their feeling and their awareness to their society. And the last is psychomotor. Psychomotor is about skill that needed to face the challenge in their future. And the second is developing spiritual knowledge. It is about keyakinan dan ketaatan serta tumbuhnya rasa syukur terhadap pemberian dari Allah. So that was my answer for question number 2. And now I would like to tell you about the answer from the next question. It's about behavior and mentalist learning theory. Behaviorism of the behavioral learning theory is a popular concept that focuses on how students learn. Behaviorism focuses on the idea that all behavior are learned through interaction with the environment. This learning theory states that behavior are learned from the environment and says that innate or inherited factors have very little influence on behavior. In the other hand, the mentalist learning theory emphasizes the role of the mind in language acquisition by arguing that humans are born with an innate and biological capacity to learn languages. Behaviorism is based on observation and empirical evidence, whereas mentalism relies on pure belief. The theory of behaviorism suggests that suggests that suggests that behavior is simply a conditioned response to certain trigger or stimuli that occur without regard to feelings. By contrast, mentalism is a theory based on the perceived power of thought processes learned through experience or through an apprenticeship with an experienced mentalist. Yeah, that was my answer for question number 6. And now we will go to the next question is about the first, which related to education. There are some verses which related to education, but I just state 2 of them. The first is from Surah Al-Alaq, verse 1 till 5. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akram. Sorry, I'll revise my previous statement. The first is from Surah Al-Alaq, verse 1 till 5. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akram alladzi 'allama bil qalam 'allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. And that means recite in the name of your Lord who created man from a changing substance. Recite, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that he knew which he knew not. And the next surah is from Surah Az-Zumar, verse 9. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amman huwa qanitun ana al-layli sajidan wa qa'iman yahdharul akhirata wa yarju rahmata rabbih. Qul hal yastawil ladhina ya'lamuna wal ladhina la ya'lamun. Innama yatadhakkaru ulul albab, which means is one who is devoutly obedient during period of the night, prostrating and standing in a prayer, fearing the hereafter and hoping for the mercy of his Lord. Like one who doesn't say, are those who know equal to those who are to know? Only they will remember who are people of understanding. That was my answer for the fourth question about the verse which related to Islamic education. And now let's go to the next question. It's about a language acquisition in Islamic perspective. In general, the existence of the language at first because of the intervention of Allah as the creator of the first human. In general, the existence of the language at first because of the intervention of Allah as the creator of the first human being, believed to be also the first language. In other words, language and language skill in human is given when humans were created by Allah. Okay, that's all. That was my answer for the the question number 6. And that's all from my presentation. Thanks for your nice attention, and the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.